Hello, I'm Anthony Long from Scanware, and due to the fact that October is Eye Awareness Month, we're going to talk to you about a few measures for eye protection. So in the main, when we think of eyes and eye protection, we would generally think of glasses or goggles is what you wear kind of around your eyes. But obviously broadening the field from that is visors, and then again broadening it even further is visors with things like hoods, and also specifically visors to protect against arc flash. So I'm going to be showing you a number of different styles of arc flash hoods, visor combinations, and hopefully give you a bit more insight into the world of eye protection, specifically related to arc flash and electrical hazards that you might come across. You'll notice as well that we're producing a catalogue just purely focused on eye protection, with all different kinds of eye protection that are available from the Scanware range. And you'll receive this, and it'll be free to download this month as well, to help companies and help people like yourselves and make sure that you're keeping safe. And at the end of the day, everyone, if you've got a site, you want to keep your sites, keep it in good condition and protect yourselves. So first thing I'm talking about here, kind of this is like at the top of the range, you might say, and this is a 40 cal hood. So 40 calorie per centimetre square protection. So a really, really high arc flash level of protection is what's commonly known as a category 4 arc protection. And this hood is going to protect us in the event of an arc of 40 cal, and it'll protect us from the onset of second degree burns. So just briefly talking about the hood itself, you have the front cape here, you have the back cape here. I'm going to put this on in a minute to show how this actually works. And then here you have the full visor, so you have a very, very good peripheral view on the visor. The visor itself is both impact for objects, EM116 impact rating. It's also got the arc flash rating, but at the same time it's got like a grey tint on this, which acts as a reflector both for UV and infrared. So we've got a number of things going on. So impact, EM116, and all these numbers are on the side here. So 116 for impact, and it's B8-2.2. You've also got the ASTM arc rating on here, and then included in that is the protection for infrared and UV, but all in one visor at the front of this hood. And then the hood itself is obviously protecting the rest of the body around the face area from the impact of arc flash itself. So first of all, we'll put this on. It has a helmet inside this. You can probably just see the helmet shaping here. So this is a fairly generic helmet. It fits lots of different helmets. You have a lip on the front here, which fits on the peak of the helmet. So it has to be a peaked helmet for this one. And this elasticated band here holds the helmet, the hood, in place on top of the helmet. So first off, we're going to pop this on and give you a quick demo of how this works in terms of protecting our face and our eyes. So firstly, we start off, the visor itself, it flips up in the air so I can attach my helmet. So the helmet is firmly on my head. You have the visor up here, and then down here we have the back of the hood. So when I'm in a situation where I'm needing to wear this hood, I might not need it for a certain period of time, but I will need it when I'm doing isolations or re-energization, or I know I'm working live. So in this situation, before we get to the situation where I need the face protection, I might choose to have that hood up in the air, but then as soon as I need it, the hood then folds down into place. I make sure that my cape is across the front here, and at the side here, you'll see there's some Velcro patches here. I want to make sure that these are always fastened, and the reason for that is because if there is an arc flash and I turn to one side, I still have full coverage down the side of my face. So both sides are now fastened on both sides here. I have the front cape coming down the front here. You'll see it's got the 40 cal here, and at the back here I have a full cape. I also have a patch here which allows the addition of an air compressor to basically pump air into the helmet, particularly if I'm working in a warm environment. But right now, I can see completely clearly. There's no misting up inside the visor here itself, even though obviously it's getting a little bit warmer in here because the fabric covers the whole area around my head. I get full peripheral vision. I couldn't ask for more vision than that. The edge of the visor is right around the edge of my eye line. And then more than anything, I can see all the colours that are in the room here now. So I can see the yellows, the reds, the greens, the blues, all these colours I can see perfectly. But in the event of an arc flash, A, the visor will stop me from blinding flash. It will stop the molten metal impacting my face and my eyes. So I stay completely comfortable, completely safe, inside this visor and hood, even though what might be on the outside, absolute chaos. So again, protecting my eyes, but at the same time staying safe, and I'm staying comfortable. It's not hard to wear this helmet and visor. You know, I can move around, my head will move around freely as well. There's no issue with that. I can look down, I can look up, and I still have this full protection right away around me. So a fantastic product, excellent high protection, and one other measure of making sure that my eyes are always covered and always safe.